Oh. The evil Ant-Man is back. Because all I do is judge people, cry about it. I'm just kidding. If you guys haven't seen my "It's Our Biblical Obligation to Judge" video, that's a good one. I don't even give myself credit for when I do videos, but I'm just gonna say that the article that I read off of Clash Daily that one time was really, it's worth a look at, for in my opinion. Or you could just go to Clash Daily and look up that article. It's very, very good. Um, it is Sunday, June 1st, 2014, and I am Ant-Man. I've got an article here. It was really interesting because before I was gonna read this, I looked at my phone and there was all these new alerts that it was giving me about the Obama administration doing this thing about they're gonna, the Earth is getting warmer and that they need to cut carbon emissions by uh, what I think is just they'll find a way to do something that it seems like what they're trying to tell you. It sounds like, oh well, they're concerned about the environment, but no, I think they're more concerned about making you poor. They don't want you to have money. So let me just show you this. I've got your climate change 25 pics that show your current hysteria is cuckoo by Clash Daily, and it has a picture of Al Gore breathing fire on the earth. It's funny because if you guys are ever fans of Alex Jones, you know that Alex Jones always says that they want you to pay your carbon taxes to Al Gore. So you know what I mean. I'm not the wisest when it comes to the environmentalists, what they believe in and stuff like that. But I could tell you pretty much that I have facts here in front of me that show that the Earth isn't getting any warmer. I don't know why they tell you that, but why should American taxpayers spend billions, if not trillions, of dollars fighting a quixotic crusade to keep the planet's climate from changing? Man's activities play but a small part in the global scope of things, and 25 graphs show that it could be that. Well, it shows that to be the case. So number one is carbon dioxide levels were previously much higher, and yet life survived. Well, this according to this chart, it says millions of years ago. Temperatures rise and fall in the long historical picture, regardless of CO2 levels. In fact, CO2 levels are fairly low right now compared to life flourishing eras. And you can see the chart here. I guess I'm going to be showing you my monitor a lot. If you guys want to, you know what? I'll give you the link. I'll put the link on there on the video so that you can actually click on it and then you can check it out for yourself, because it's better than me just showing. You can't even really see it on my camera anyway. But regardless whether you believe the Earth is 6,000 years old or billions of years old or whatever the hell evolutionists believe, we kind of do like we see the scientific side of things alike. The historical science, though, is always going to be different, and our worldview is always going to be different. But when it comes down to like studying stuff like this, we really aren't that much different in our opinions. But number two is modern history shows similar temps in medieval warm period. So there's another chart. There's a lot of charts here. Forget the hockey stick graph the IPCC whipped out to stoke fears of global apocalypse. Such warming is not unprecedented. So it shows you, man, that these charts are. This chart goes back to 2200 BC to 2005. No, to 2009. Excuse me. Number three, more about the medieval warm period. Before the Industrial Revolution took hold, there was a period of warming that allowed the Vikings to more easily explore the North Atlantic and settle Greenland. Other historical studies, some based on Three Rings data, suggest a similar period of warming in Roman times. So, like I said, just come check these charts out for yourself. Number four, graph from 1990 IPCC contrasted with 2001 IPCC report. So, climate change over the last 1,000 years on these charts. The 1990 figure 7C that was subsequently disappeared from succeeding IPCC reports, followed by the infamous hockey stick. Ha! Number five, carbon dioxide's contribution to thermal forcing, also dubbed the greenhouse effect. So, mankind was about zero control. Has about zero control over the volume of atmospheric water vapor, which is about 90% to 95%, varies by location, of what is commonly referred to as the greenhouse effect. Well, me even posting this video did little help to you, and I'm sorry about that, because There are literally 100 people that could explain this kind of thing a lot better than me. So let me just read a comment by Mr. Crocodile here that he posted 2 days ago, which has like now 15 ups. I could already tell, man, I like it. We're like minds, you know what I mean, go to the same places, and most likely I'm going to agree with what he says. Rational arguments do not matter. The goal is not to save the planet, but to make American taxpayers spend billions, if not trillions of dollars, fighting a hoax, and this way to increase debt slavery. America is in the way of the planned global society. America must go down to the planned level of I think he meant to put poverty of the future global community. And Mr. Eric Hollenbeek, he replies to Mr. Crocodile, and he puts, "I'm afraid you're right, Croc. When you listen to these clowns hawking this ridiculous global warming silliness, you know they're not talking to you and me. Their target is the dumbed-down dipstick voter that always pulls the lever for the Democrat, because that's what Dad and Grandpa did always, or that's what Dad and Grandpa always did." He little typo there. Add to this group the sophisticated? Oh, he spelled that wrong too. Pseudo-sophisticated liberal who's been spoon-fed the Al Gore prophecy. And you'll see all kinds of people gladly being duped by the major manipulators of the day. Many of these people don't work anyway, so they'll understand whatever they need to keep those checks and freebies coming in. Obama can spend whatever he wants to, but it's the House that holds the checkbook, regardless of his recklessness, and in a few months a lot of things can change. That's the nature of politics, so let's keep a sharp eye on this one, and don't forget to let your elected representative know just how you feel about screwing some more with your grandkids' pocketbooks. You know that my main argument about anything is that you are being institutionalized by the public school system. They're teaching you lies in these public schools that we go to and that we're sent to. It's really a shame, but that's at the heart of it all, man. I mean, as long as they can keep us distracted, we're not paying attention to real issues, and they keep us like our eyes are like doing this, like that swirly thing, because I hate to always say this, but the television was invented by Germans, and they invented the television as a mind control weapon against the public during Nazi Germany. God can use the television for good things. I'm not condemning the television. I'm not saying that if you watch television then you're brainwashed, per se, but there are certain aspects to the television that get your brainwaves to lower to a point where you cannot have an attention span that's longer than a goldfish. So realize these things, man. You're under scientific attack here. You're under chemical attack here too. So this is political science. This is scientific dictatorship at its best, you guys. Don't believe the lies just because people in suits are telling you that they love you and that they want to help you. They always pose as the saviors when they're the ones that caused your problems. You're not mad at the you should ultimately be mad at people like Al Gore, you guys. These guys are liars, and they're already rich, and they want to get even filthier richer off of you. Isn't Al Gore the guy that he bought Al Jazeera, or he sold it or whatever? That guy he's aiding terrorists too, by the way. If I'm not mistaken, if that's Al Gore. Anyways, I'll post the link. God bless.